Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. Please remember, these are general readings, and to get a reading with details pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This video is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you'd like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into the crystal and get messages from my spirit guides for you, Aquarius, please click on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for May 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Or you can also access these videos by going to my website www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 5, and there you will see the heading for May 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You click on your sign and it will take you to the Vimeo page for you to get that video for download and purchase. I want to thank you so much for all of your kind comments and for all of the purchases you've made of my Vimeo videos. I really am grateful for that and appreciative. So thank you so much for that. So now on to your reading, Aquarius. The first card you have that shows up here today is 5 of Cups. Now 5 of Cups is a card to me that would symbolize sadness, loss, and regret. But not all hope is lost, because there are 2 cups in the corner still not spilled over. So that shows there's still hope. This card can sometimes come up when somebody has had a problem with alcohol, or somebody they've been connected to has had a problem with alcohol. I do feel many of you Aquarians really need to listen to your guidance now, meaning spirit guide guidance, because I'm hearing it's coming in really strong for you right now. If you've had some heartbreak, loss, or sadness that's occurred, and I mean that could be the case for so many people, I feel it's a time of healing and getting past it, or recovering from that heartache or loss. I do feel some Aquarians are going to start thinking about some way they can make money and creating or producing something on their own, and like being in total control of it, making it, doing it, putting it out there, whatever it is, and making money from it. So that could be a product you invent, create, manufacture. It could be a song, a book. It could be a YouTube video or some kind of movie. Anything like that. Anything you could create and then put out there somehow and make some money off of it. I feel that some of you Aquarians may be feeling like tired, a little worn out, like an old worn out shoe kind of feeling. And that you may be thinking in May, or recently, that you don't feel the same as you used to. Like your vitality is low, or your energy is not as strong as it used to be. So I feel some of you are, you may make some changes based on that, because I see many of you Aquarians feeling like, oh, I don't feel quite as, energetic as I used to. I don't know what this is, Aquarius, but I do feel that someone comes forward to you and gives you some kind of small piece of information or intel that's important to you and useful to you. Another sign got that as well. But in your case, I don't know that it's as big as I felt like it was for the other sign, but I feel like you get some bit of news or information that comes to you that may not be big, but for some reason it's important for you to know in May. I got this for another sign too the other day. I feel there's one of you, or some of you I should say rather, are going to get some money paid back to you. So this could be income tax return. It could be that. But to me, this feels more like if you helped somebody out in the past or loaned them money, I feel this is them paying you back. That's what it feels like to me, more than anything else. You getting money back to you. I do feel that in the month of May, you need to keep focused on your goals and try not to get yourself like overwhelmed or let things run away with you. Just try to keep things that you're focused on your goals and keep yourself in an even keel. Try not to have too many drastic highs or lows. The next card you have in your reading is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a card to me that symbolizes, it's called the Miser card. And it can mean holding on protectively to your finances. It can also mean holding on protectively to things that are of value to you, even emotions. It could also show that success is coming to you in the future. Some decision is going to be made for some of you Aquarians to sell something and to buy something else. So for some of you, I feel this is property, like having a house or a property, selling it and buying something else. And for some of you, I feel that you're going to be maybe selling a car you own or something else of value and buying something else. I don't see you not doing anything with the money. I see you selling something and buying something else. And for many of you, I do feel it's some kind of property or real estate for some of you. There's an increase in your finances. I feel some of you in May are going to have that experience. I also feel if you're an Aquarian where too much money was spent, either on items recently, not necessarily frivolously, maybe just things you needed to spend money on, or paying taxes if you owed the government taxes, or you're paying a lot of bills right now. I do feel that you're going to have some kind of like leveling off, like it's going to simmer down. It's not going to be so, if you've had up and down or big expenses recently, I do feel that calming. I do pick up again, I feel that many of you Aquarians are going to be developing some kind of project, product, or plan that you're going to start developing and working on it and then releasing it to the public to make money off of it. But it's like something you're going to be creating or doing. I get that for so many Aquarians, and I feel that the middle of May may feel a little jumbled to some of you with a lot of activity and commitments going on in the middle of May. This could be like, meeting with lawyers or agents or people that can sell whatever product you're making, or because I get a lot of activity for you in the middle of the month of May that has to do with things that you're doing and responsibilities. So the next card you have here, Aquarius, is the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, this is not a great card, but we have to hear what my guides say why it's here. This is a card of being trapped. It could be trapped in an emotional prison. It could be trapped in a situation or circumstance, and there's things that are unknown to you. There's either things that you don't know, have all the information yet, or there are secrets. There's just some unknowns here in this situation. I feel you make some headway in some kind of situation, but I feel that then it gets stopped or blocked at a pause before it moves forward again. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not that it's like this is transitory. It's not something that you're stuck in forever. I do feel some of you Aquarians are either going to want to or feel they need to sell some property or something they own. And I see many of you feeling like it could have been something that was in your family a long time, like a family property. For some of you, it may be something like that. But I feel some of you may feel that you need to sell it. So that's come up in quite a few ways in this reading about selling property. I do feel that many of you Aquarians need to, as the guides put it, do your duty, where you get everything organized, straightened out, and in alignment. So if your finances have been out of whack or out of order, I feel you need to get a grip on them. I feel that any kind of like organization activity that you can do to like organize your life, and no matter what it is, however you feel it will make it more easy to manage, easy to follow. But a lot of times this does have to do with record keeping and bookkeeping and bill paying and all that. It could be to do with that, but I see some of you really need to get a handle on it and like start like organization, starting off, especially in the beginning of May and going through the month. I would, take steps to start doing that. It doesn't mean you have to complete it, but I feel that you need to make some kind of headway in getting organized. I feel for some of you there's an unexpected development where things are going to change for you just around the corner, and I feel for many of you this is in summertime. And this could be meeting someone. Now, I live in the United States. To me, summertime is June, July, August. So that's how I see it in my head. So the next card you have here, which is maybe what they're talking about, you have the Two of Rods. And the Two of Rods is a card that means to me partnership in business. Could be, business enterprise of some sort and a partnership. It could also be a partnership in romance. I feel a camaraderie of spirit, a joining of forces with other people in friendship and maybe even romance. But I get like activities where these could be new people you're meeting, or maybe you've just recently met them and you're going to start having some social activity with them, because I do see some of that happening for some of you Aquarians. I also see you making subtle habit changes soon. I'm recording this near the end of April. I feel from April, May, June, even July, keep going, I just get making small changes that's going to make some kind of impact. So that could be walking every day, or lifting weights 3 times a week, or changing your diet a little bit, giving up dairy or sugar and carbs, whatever. I just feel that there's going to be something some of you Aquarians are going to do, but I don't feel it's going to be like, oh, I'm changing everything I'm doing, because I feel like that would be maybe too much. So I see you changing something about what you're doing that's going to help you. It's going to give you better health or make you feel better. Maybe you're going to start to take some natural remedies, from the health food store that you can buy that'll make you feel better. I just get that kind of energy around this. I do feel in May, some of you Aquarians are going to start to feel more social and getting out there more in like a social way in May, starting in May. I don't feel it just is in May. I feel this is going to go on May, June, July. Like I see it moving forward. So If you've been an Aquarian that really hasn't been socializing much, I do feel that's getting ready to change for you. So that's good news. That's happy. I feel some of you Aquarians can expect a relative or friend to suddenly pop by for a visit. For some of you, this is an uncle. For some of you, it's a friend. I just see that kind of energy. And to me, it feels male, but, you know, it could be a female that has strong male traits. I just feel more like an uncle or a nephew or a brother or a male friend. That's the energy that circles around it mostly. And I feel that I don't feel that you're unhappy about it. I feel it's a happy surprise, but they pop up unexpectedly. So your last card in the reading here for May 2016 is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles to me is a card that would symbolize a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Or they could just have the personality traits of the Knight of Pentacles. This could also be a female, so don't be thrown that it is a knight. I feel some of you Aquarians are about ready to meet somebody that's very funny. And again, I feel this person feels male to me too, but could be female for some of you. But I get this person is like real jovial, happy-go-lucky, tells a lot of jokes, feels good about himself or herself, likes other people. Like, this is a really positive person for you to meet, but I do feel they're very funny. I feel many of you meet him when you are with a group of other people, and you may go to, if he does comedy, he may actually be a comedian, honestly. You may actually go see him in a comedy show with some of your friends and then meet him. For some of you, this is not that. He may just be really funny, and he's going to be friends with people that you're going to be socializing and meeting. So I feel that most of you are meeting him through a connection with other people, and I definitely get that this person is very funny. For some of you, he's going to become a very good friend to you, or be like important to you, where he would be there for you in a moment's notice if you needed him. For some of you, he could be a romantic partner. For some of you, I feel he's a friend. He becomes a friend. But whoever he becomes to you, this is not some fly-by-night, like, oh, they're just showing up because it's somebody you're going to meet and they're funny. There's more to it here with this person. They become important to you in some way or another, either friendship, romance. But I see you being able to rely on this person, especially if you needed help. You would be able to call them and they'd be like right there to help you. You also have similarities with this person. In a way, I feel like some of you are in a similar situation. So your situation that you find yourself in is similar to this Knight of Pentacles situation. I do feel there's a great deal of struggle and unrest with him. So I'm getting that kind of vibe, like struggle and unrest. And this may have been going on for a while. Even though I feel he's happy and his life is good, maybe that's more in his past or her past. But I do get that sense about this Knight. I feel that there's going to be communication here a lot between you and this Knight of Pentacles. And I feel that this, whatever the situation is, the relationship or whatever, however it plays out for you individual Aquarian, it's going to gather steam. It's going to pick up. So it starts maybe one way and then it becomes a lot more. So again, I say for some of you, I feel this does turn romantic. But for others, it's just going to be somebody you have a strong bond and friendship with. For some of you, he's going to buy you some fabulous present. I get like, it's, even if he's a friend, I still feel it. It doesn't matter. But for some of you, you're going to get like a very expensive gift from this person. And if you know, maybe you're going to get engaged. Maybe that's it for some of you. But that's not going to be the case for all of you. So I don't care who he is, whether you have a relationship with him or her, and it's that kind of gift or not. There's some expensive gift coming from this Knight of Pentacles, as well as the strong friendship, loyalty, and the funniness and the humor that comes along with this person. So I expect between now and August, there's going to be some Aquarians that are going to say, oh my gosh, I met that person. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think that reading made sense, but I actually made friends or met this guy and he's hilarious, or this woman and she's hilarious. And so we'll see what happens, Aquarius. I hope this reading made sense to you, and I certainly hope it was of help. I want to thank you so much for watching, liking, and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. And I also want to say, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into the crystal for you and see what messages come up, Aquarius, please click on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for May 2016 crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You just click on the on your sign, and that's where the video is. Or you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, click on the videos tab on my menu and go to page 5, and there you will see each sign there under the May 2016 crystal readings. And I also want to thank you so much for all of your purchases. I'm very grateful for you for purchasing them, and also your kind comments about how you've been enjoying them and that they've been resonating with you and making sense for you. So I do appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. And if you have any concerns or issues that you need troubleshooting with any videos you purchase from me, please be sure to email support@vimeo.com, because they have access to your personal accounts and information, and they can help you. I do not have access to your accounts, but I want to thank you so much, and I hope you have a great month of May, Aquarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.